Preface everything I say that I'm terrified of Boris. He's bigger than Michael Strahan. I'm afraid he's going to crush
really
my
big.
spleen. But
that is going to happen.
That aside, arrogant, reckless agenda is a wonderful way to express all of this. Because, first of all, how can you deny, no, not for the Democrats, how can you deny the first responders? This is typical. The Republicans send people off to war, and then they throw them in a hospital that doesn't have proper care. It's the same thing with our first responders. Come on.
What are you talking about?
Take care of these guys. Everything has to be studied by the Republicans. We're going to put a further study for the next 6 years.
Okay, if you're going to complain about someone studying something, you should go talk to President Obama and ask why he had to study the Afghanistan situation for 6 months last year when it was clear what the military was telling him to do. Republicans are all about supporting our men in uniform, all about supporting the first responders, and the only
then why are they holding up the bill?
You know why?
Yes.
Because I don't know why. Because actually, Democrats love to put on everything in the kitchen sink in every bill they pass, every bill they try to pass. And Republicans need to be just a little bit more conservative, and they need to be a little more studied on this bill. And I think I don't see a problem.
What are they saying? That guy only has one arm. He can get by. It's
Rob,
okay.
No.
Boris, we can handle the truth here on Fox News Live.
I love that you're
I'm
going
to give you the truth, okay?
Go ahead.
General Custer.
Oh my God.
He had more luxuriant hair than Heidi Klum.
No, it's not Custer's Last Stand.
I know you're old.
I know you're old, buddy, but you're not that old.
And General Patton, both gay. General Patton dressed like he was in the gay pride parade. If a soldier dressed like that now, what would happen?
He's a comedian, so you can say
that's
I'm
what
allowed
this
to say
is.
these
He's
things.
It's a stand-up routine.
I think it's true.
Listen,
I am very serious about this.
My point isn't a historical walk through possible military leaders, who may or may not have been homosexual. That's neither here nor there. The issue with this bill is does having gays in the military affect the troops negatively? There's a lot of troops.
And I'm saying they've been in there since Custer's Last Stand.
Rob, have you ever served? I have not.
My father has, with distinction.
That's okay. So what is your father? I don't know.
My father was very straight.
No, I'm asking, what does your father stand on the issue?
Well, my father passed away 2 years ago, but he said that, I'll say it, that he said that there were always gays in the military. When he served, it was known, it wasn't discussed. If you fought side by side with somebody and they soldiered properly, that's what your concern was.
It wasn't discussed.
What do you want to have, a cowardly straight guy? No, but it was known, it's there, you know it anyway.
It's a non-issue.
To be honest, armed forces, they're okay about it. They say, fine. It's Marines and special ops guys and SEALs and stuff that are opposed to.
They've probably got more gay people in the Marines than anywhere else.
Oh, here we go.
How do you know that? Are you taking a poll?
I took a Fox News poll.
Are you taking a poll?
It's coming in right now on Kimberly's computer.
If the Marines as a branch,
we do have the poll.
Decide that it's a problem. If they decide it's a real problem, and if it constitutes a problem from now on out, then something will have to be done about it. Let's put it this way. In general, for troops who are out there in the combat zone, there's not men and women serving together, right? For pretty obvious reasons.
The guys I talked to said that their objection and the objection of the last Commandant of the Marine Corps, General Conway, and the present Commandant of the Marine Corps, Amos, is that they don't like the idea of fraternization, romantic relationships that are like problematic, and then that.
Right, and that's why men and women don't serve together. So then the issue becomes...
What about on aircraft carriers?
They do, and that's what they were talking about. And one of them was a Marine who was on one of those and said that there was no one manning the gunship, whatever it was.
Well, somebody was manning something.
Because
they were making nookie in the bathroom instead of shooting down the planes? Okay.
It's an internal issue for the military. Yes, Rob. It's an internal issue for the military. If the military decides and each branch decides that it's not a problem, then I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
But the president going on there and boasting and acting like he just saved the world from extinction is ridiculous. It's a joke.
Saved the world.
Because all he did was he changed the policy that the last Democrat president put in place. And he went on TV today and he acted literally like he achieved everything he ever promised. This is maybe the first thing he promised that he actually achieved.
I think Republicans as a whole hate Obama so much that no matter what he does, if he brings Jesus down from heaven on Christmas Day,
what about the tax deal? I'm all about the tax deal. I love the tax deal.
You're loving Obama for that?
I don't love Obama. Okay. I love George W. Bush.
This?
Everybody knows that, how much I love him.
Oh my gosh. She would like to commend.
Not in a gay way.
I'd like to commend the whole Bush family in a very straight way for years and decades and hundreds of years soon it'll be of great service to the American public. That's it. I can go home.
Loves the Bush family. cannot get enough. All right, which is great.
I'm speechless,
you know. I mean,
for
really,
once,
yeah,
yes.
you like custard or something. We're not sure.
Do you love the Obama family? That's your favorite?
I'm very
That's
close with the
Ellen.
Obama
That's
family.
Ellen.
I'll be dining with them tonight, in fact. No, wait a minute. That's
You
the
wish.
Orama family. I was wrong. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
I got you.
They're my neighbors up on
Ellen
96th
Radner
Street.
loves the Obama. She's got that stupid picture she brings.
I know, and now we have to Photoshop it because poor Obama's got gray hair now because this country is very stressful on him, and he's got a full head of black hair when he first went in.
Mine is falling out from the stress of doing this show.
Handling Boris. I'm telling you.
It's really scaring me. Okay.
Are
you really scared?
No, not really.
No, don't be frightened.
Just trying to create some conflict and, and more exciting show.
So let's talk about Russia again for 5 seconds.
There we go. Relations issue, does it need to be addressed?
Right.
Sure, but it's not a political victory. You know what a political victory is? Defeating the DREAM Act. We are not letting people who are here illegally become citizens just because they're here. That's a victory. I can explain that.
We're all over the place. We're going on to the DREAM Act, or are we going to be talking about the
everything,
nukes?
and in
Just
fact,
about victories.
just go ahead, put that through.
No,
And my family is from
Russia.
Russia, Boris, so we could be related.
Probably not. Hopefully not.
I doubt it.
I'm not saying put it through necessarily. I'm just saying that if Democrats are going to go around and trumpet it as a political victory, they're kidding themselves, because it's not. Nobody understands.
All right.
Okay, I have a
Final word, and then we're taking a break. Go
I
ahead.
looked up the definition of politics. It's a process by which groups of people make collective decisions. Okay, so why can't stop hating on us Democrats?
I'm not hating on you at all.
Let's get
I love
some
working together.
bipartisan.
The tax deal was great.
Bipartisanship going.
I love the
Okay.
tax deal. Work together.
Well,
Here we
that's
go.
exciting. I'm going to tell you, besides
Yes.
these two fabulous gentlemen, we have some great stuff coming up on the program. We're going to take... Got his, hair standing on end?
Yes.
It's a little spiky. You're upset with Maureen Dowd. Go ahead.
Yeah, so one of my website contributors, Andy from Wisconsin, had sent me a blog note today that said, "Spank Maureen Dowd. What is it with her? Maureen Dowd, what the hell is the matter with you?" is what he wants to know. My Maji, crab, crocodile, and the seahorse, she's got a 1,000-word column here. Look at the size of this thing. And she's writing about collecting creches.
It's the New York Times.
The New York Times is wondering why they're not doing any business and nobody's reading them. I mean, come on. This is shameful. As a frequent contributor to various publications, I take what I write very seriously, and I think she could have done a much better job.
Yeah, what's the deal with this?
I don't know.
I try to read this right now, and I just didn't make it.
You can't even get through
Doesn't
it.
make sense.
I think she might have, kind of been sleeping, maybe had a little nap.
Sleeping
in a coma.
And woke up and wrote this. I mean, remember the Maureen Dowd article about the mean girls of the conservative movement? She's an idiot.
This is like me writing an article about, I collect huppas. It's so wonderful and charming. No, I don't. And
Huppas are tough to collect. They take a lot of space.
They take up a lot of space.
Rich, Rob. Must have a big house.
You need to be very wealthy, and you need a large home to collect
and a lot of
huppas.
rabbis.
You
and
think
then you
so?
end up getting married too many times.
But in all seriousness,
Yes.
now, something is going on with Maureen Dowd. I think she has gone completely off the reservation.
Okay.
And she's just angry at everybody. But maybe the holiday spirit, she didn't want to write an angry comment about anybody.
So she just wrote a stupid one.
She just wrote something that didn't make any sense.
I think she's going to have to be treated for an inverted cerebellum, just like the general at Bethesda who said that the Marines are going to be upset about don't ask, don't tell.
Oh, my
What's an
word.
inverted cerebellum?
Well,
That's when they switch your frontal lobes around because you're
Don't even
insane.
ask.
That's ridiculous. The general really meant what he said, and that actually makes some sense. Don't you
And
think?
I'm challenging that.
And now
because
they're
this is
arguing
America,
it, yeah.
and we're liberal and free.
Guys,
We're not liberal. You're liberal. I'm conservative.
found the nation's population growing more slowly than in past decades, but still shifting to the south and west.
May I take this first because I have a lot less to say than Boris.
Thank you.
I'll set him up.
Please
I think
proceed.
people want to flee here because who wants to live in New Jersey? You have snooki, you have high taxes, and
Where do you live, Rob?
I live in New York City.
New Jersey's great. I live in New York City too.
I lived in New Jersey.
New Jersey's a great state.
You know,
my
wait a minute.
God.
You know that in the 60s and the 70s, New Jersey had no taxes, and it was a much more successful, fruitful state.
Well,
but
that's
people
why
are going
Chris
to flee to the
Christie's
west.
trying to turn it
I'm
around.
impressed with Chris Christie, and
So
also
am
you
I.
could get
Can we
guns
agree
in
on
Las
commending
Vegas.
Chris Christie?
I like him.
I'd like to take a moment.
You look like Chris Christie's younger, more fit brother. He's
I'll figure out who you look like and tell you later.
I've been compared to Warren Beatty and Brad Pitt a great deal.
Really?
No, wait a minute. That's somebody else.
I was thinking Vladimir Lenin.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Jawohl. Oh, wait. Das Vidania.
Be that
Yes.
as it may, I'd like to take a moment.
Yeah.
I commend Chris Christie.
Yes.
For a great year of governorship.
Amazing.
In New Jersey. I think he's a great governor, and I have a lot of respect for him. So I'm done commending now.
I like him.
On to the topic. I don't know why you just slammed New Jersey. There was absolutely no reason for
I lived there for too many years.
New Jersey's a great state. You can ski.
Well, but it's
you
on,
go to the beach.
Right, but it's
on
on the uprise.
You could drive on the turnpike and hold your breath as you drive
Okay,
past
so
the
listen to
about
this.
the census, back to what you want to talk about.
Yes.
Rob.
Yes.
I mean Brad Pitt.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Brad.
I was thinking of somebody else, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Okay, now we have Anita available.
As far as the census goes, good. More Republican seats, better government.
Yeah, Texas is leading the way. They're going to gain a number of House seats. All right. We're going to go to Anita Vogel. We've been waiting to hear about one. I want to thank our all-stars from the first part of the program, the first half.
Thank you very much.
Boris Epstein. Absolutely. And Rob Taub. Rob, we can check you out, robtaub.com.
Yes, robtaub.com.
Yeah.
Check out my website. Everybody should check out True Grit. I'm voting it Best Picture of the Year.